Hey guys, my name is Francisco Hernandez, and today I'm joined by Eli and Jeff here, and today we're going to be doing the 3 photographers shoot the same model challenge. This video was inspired by Jessica Kobeissi's videos, but when I saw them, I never saw any off-camera flash being used, and that's something that I really love, and I know Jeff and Eli love as well, so we wanted to make our own version. Today I'm going to be using the Sony a7R II. Right here I have the Sony 85, the FE 1.8, that's the budget lens, and I might use my Sigma Art 135 1.8.
I'll be using the 5D Mark III with the Sigma 50mm, and I'll be using also the 85 Sigma and possibly the 135L Canon lens.
And I'll be using 5D Mark II with the Sigma Art 85mm, and I might also use my 70D here with the Sigma 10-20 for some wide angle shots.
We're going to be using the Flashpoint Evolve 200 and with the new twin head bracket, so that actually combines two Evolve 200s to make one powerful Evolve 400. So that's one option that we have. The other option that we have is the Explore 600 strobe here. As for the modifiers, we're going to be using the 2x2 foot octobox or softbox, and we're going to be using the 38-inch glow parapop, and we're going to be using the lights and those modifiers with a monopod, specifically because we're going to be kind of shooting mobile and we need to be very quick. So we're going to be choosing a location each and have 4 minutes to shoot in that location. After we take our photos, I'm going to throw the images up on the screen and you guys can choose which one is your favorite.
And go!
What? I'm out already? You're out.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So then what?
Yes.
So what's next?
I want Eli to go first and then you to go second and I will go.
That's what I heard he had discussed, Joey.
Timer start.
I'm gonna. Now!
right, thank you guys so much for watching. Barbie's over here grabbing some stuff for Instagram. If you want to follow Barbie, I'm going to be posting her username somewhere above her heads or maybe even the description area below. I just want to thank Jeff over there and Eli over here for joining me on this shoot. It was really a challenge. We're going to stay tuned because I'm going to add a little bit of our perspective and our experience from this shoot. All right, so I just wanted to add this little bit at the end to kind of talk about our experiences and what we learned through shooting at a time crunch. Seeing the timer and knowing the time that you have left is a lot of pressure. I don't know how you guys felt about that.
I think the most difficult thing was just getting the light where you need it to be, because my ideas were there. It's just, okay, moving the light, getting the pose, but the 4 minutes actually didn't seem as bad as I thought it was going to be for me.
I honestly did not prepare for this whatsoever, so it was definitely a new experience for me to be under that much of a time crunch. I realized earlier when we had a lot more light, it was a lot easier. I don't know, just balancing daylight and just turning the strobes up full power, super easy. Then it got like the sun was down, we're more reliant on our light. Trying to balance that took way longer. I spent more than double the time just trying to get the light balanced out versus like, hey, let's try different poses and different shots. That was definitely a learning experience. I felt like I was just falling apart there at the end, so we'll have no idea what I got, if there's anything good or not.
What I learned in the first area, I think me shooting first, I initially thought that I was something that was a bad thing. It is kind of a little bit better to shoot second or third because you get this, you get to see the area and you get to see the shots in your mind a little bit more clearly. So I think that's something that I wish I could have gone like second or maybe even third.
The first area for me, I think one thing that helped me that I liked is that I had the 50, so I was able to shoot wider. I was able to get the sunset against the wall. The location, everything was pretty good. I just wish I had a little bit more time though. I wanted more variety. Like I used the wall and then I moved there to another little wall with vines, and that shot I liked, but I just needed more time to work on it.
I went last, so I think I had the advantage. I just kind of took your guys' shots and just kind of ripped them off a little bit. Just shot what you guys shot, but having that vine wall is definitely like, it's easy to work with. It's something classic. So we almost had a handicap on that first one. We had really good light. The sun was there.
True.
So I felt that one was just like piece of cake, and I kind of had it easiest because I went last.
Yeah. I think Jeff and Eli both got a better advantage for me because when I went first, I went first and I stayed in one spot, and I regret that because I know
and I saw Joey. It was the craziest thing is I saw Joey. I was like, he hasn't moved. It's already 3 minutes. I'm like, dang, Joey. Like I was expecting Joey to be moving around, and me, I tried like 4 different things, but Joey stayed in that same spot. And I don't think you got a full body. I remember the first thing I did was I got a full body, and Joey was like, damn, I should have got a full body. I remember hearing you say that.
I regret not getting that so much. All right, so now I wanted to talk about the second location real quick. And I didn't want to go first this time. I wanted that extra time. So Eli went first, and then Jeff.
So my idea for my shot, as soon as I saw her outfit, I was like, I definitely want to get her in the middle of the street as she's walking. So one of my favorite shots, I got this awesome sunset wide shot with the cars and everything in there. So that was my main shot that I'm hoping I'm going to edit. We'll see.
That was kind of weird going. When you shot, there was more light, and as we were shooting, the sun was disappearing. So when he started, I was like, okay, I got some ideas, and then by the time it was my turn, all those ideas went out the window.
That was just a matter of minutes.
Minutes. 5 minutes later, the sun was gone. So we grabbed the second Evolve, and we started using that as a kicker light, which is always fun. But I was starting from scratch, and like half my time was already gone. So it was just... my brain was starting to like fry at that moment. I'm just like, okay, let's try this, try that, and just hope I get something.
To add on to that, onto Jeff's thoughts there, I did experience that. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go last this time. I'm going to have the most time to look at the location.
And
it backfired on you.
It backfired on me big time because then I was like, okay, the sun just went away. I regret not going first. The sun's gone. So yeah, I definitely wish I could have gone first on that second location.
I'm such a cheater.
I'm just joking. All right, now for the third location, I'm going to go ahead and let Jeff start with that one.
My location. So as we're moving around, we chose this because on this street there's a lot of lights. I almost kind of got this sort of Las Vegas vibe because there's all the neon lights, and I was like, sweet, let's do it. I spent about 3 minutes and 30 seconds just trying to get the lighting how I wanted, and just like 20 seconds just madly shooting as many photos as I can. So I have no idea what they look like.
I agree with Jeff. It was a much different look. My ISO went from, ISO 50 to all the way to ISO 800, I think, at some point, 1,000. I was moving it down to 500. I was kind of playing around with it, and we weren't using the Explorer, we were using the Speedlight. We changed setups completely. What we wanted to do is I wanted to get that signal ray sign back there. I don't know if you guys will see it in the picture, because if there's no sun back there, I didn't want it to be completely dark, so I wanted some type of light. So I used the natural light from all these bars that we have here in what do you call these signs? There's a word for it. Neon lights as a backlight, basically. There's a couple of shots I think are going to be good. We'll see.
For me, I knew, I feel bad because I didn't tell Jeff right away that, you know, we have these different lights to work with. So he was working with the Explorer. He was working with the Explorer like on the lowest power, and then the first shot was kind of like really bright. So I knew that I had a speed light, and because I wanted to expose for the ambient light, I would need a weaker light. So I didn't have a bracket. So you guys will see in the video, you guys already saw in the video that Eli was hand holding the speed light with
dying, yeah,
with the softbox, and you can actually see that his arm was dying. So Jeff took over.
Jeff went in there.
I forgot to use a bracket, so that made it a lot more challenge. And in the time crunch, it was. I hope you guys enjoy the photos. That's all I'm saying. I think they got awesome photos, so you guys will.
I had a lot of fun. I thought it was cool. I love the pressure. The pressure was fun for me.
I learned some new things, that's for sure.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be linking to both Jeff's Instagram and Eli's Instagram. You guys can find out all the information that from their Instagrams and social media for Barbie as well in the description area below. If you guys enjoy the video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and share it if you do really enjoy it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching.
Peace out.